This video is about business opportunities, home business opportunities, starting a business, working from home, making money from home. Okay, you didn't know? Well, here we go. You know, you want to work from home. People want to make money from home. People want to start a second income stream. You know, you might have a regular job, a 9-to-5 job, where you get your health coverage and your retirement benefits and whatever else you got going for you. But it's not enough. You always wanted to have your own business. You always want to do something on the side. You know, you want to be your own boss. Maybe start something that eventually you could build into something big, so that you could leave your job. Maybe you only have that job because you need it, because you have to have it. You know, like Yogi Berra says, you need it because you have to have it. When you don't have it, that's when you need it. And you know, you need the health coverage. So, but now with Obamacare, you know, you can get your health coverage as long as you're poor. So that's neither here nor there. So, business idea. This is something that I had an idea and I researched it, and I never followed through with it. It was something that I might pick up again. But it's inventories. Okay, what happened to me? You know, my hot water tank let go down in the basement, flooded out my basement, flooded out all my carpeting and some dressers I had down there, and various furniture and storage boxes and other stuff was ruined. And when the insurance guy came, I needed an itemized list, you know, for my claim, and I didn't have one. So it got me to thinking, and the business was a home inventory specialist. Okay, the name of the business I envisioned was All My Stuff. So All My Stuff was going to be a home inventory specialist. I was going to go to insurance agencies, real estate agents, investing clubs, marriage planners, anybody that would either be involved in buying a house or starting a family or starting, you know, getting married, somewhere where people would need to do an inventory of all their stuff. And what you would do is you make a spreadsheet, an Excel spreadsheet, very simple. You make an Excel spreadsheet of the item, the model number, the serial number, the color, the price. You take a couple of pictures. You put all of this on a file, on let's say a flash drive, something they can keep in a safe box, you know, a fireproof box, so that if they have a fire or a flood, they have, you know, everybody has that strong box with all your birth certificates and whatever else important papers that, God forbid, got into a fire. So you just keep a little flash drive in there of all your inventory for the insurance company, for your claims. Now that little thing will save you so much money, so much time. You know, once you put it out there, people will realize what a valuable thing that is. You know, if you market it right and you market it to the right people, you know, I see that being a very liable business. You know, it's my opinion, obviously, of course. So, you know, and of course, every Christmas, you would have to update that list. You know, you would send out emails to your customers. You know, Christmas is here. You bought your wife a new jewelry, or you got a new TV, or, you know, new video camera, or new cell phones even. You know, whatever, you know, whenever once a year you need to upgrade that list for the insurance company. You know, the TV that's on there when you got married 10 years later isn't on there anymore because that's long gone. You've gotten a bigger TV and whatever. Same thing with anything else in the house. Anything worth money. Jewelry, you're always buying jewelry. You know, anything else you could think of to put on there, valuable stuff. So it's a recurring residual business where people would have to come back to you once a year or once every 3 to 5 years. You have a recommendation thing where don't let it go more than 5 years and blah blah. If you do it every year, you get a discount. You know, there's ways to market it and there's ways to do it. You know, I think that it's probably a decent idea. You know, and I looked online and I did some research in my area, and there are such things as inventory specialists, but not home inventory specialists or personal inventory specialists. There was, you know, business inventory, like for a big store where crews would go in and take inventory of all the items in the store. That's what they mean when they talk about inventory. Maybe my idea is called something else, if there is and you know something about it, you can leave a comment down in the comment section. You know, if you have an idea that this is done before, or this is something that doesn't work, or obviously you would need to be bonded, insured, because you would know everybody's things. You would know everything they had. So you would have a way that you don't hold on to that information, or maybe you hold it on to a third party. You'd have to figure that out as, again, in marketing. What would be the best way to do that? What would be the best way so that you could be trusted to know all this information? Another company that you would probably put out mailers to would be home security companies. A home security company would be a good place to, whatever their mailing list is or their customer list. If you could get their customer list and send out mailings to those are people that are trying to keep their stuff. They've got a security system because they have stuff, and you're going to make it easier for them to keep track of their stuff in a case of an emergency or something. So insurance agents have a list like that. Like I said, wedding planners, or maybe a wedding hall, a rental hall, or maybe even churches, someplace where people get married. Maybe the town hall. Maybe somebody at town hall, and you can find out everybody that gets marriage licenses. I don't know if that's legal. I have no idea, but you got to think outside the box. It's the thing about doing things from home and working in business. When you're in business, you got to overcome problems. There's obstacles all the time, and successful people are the ones that overcome the obstacles and move forward. Okay, so that's what you got to be. Your most important skill is to overcome obstacles. Okay, figure out a way to overcome obstacles, go through problems. Google, if you've got a problem, Google has the answer. Just Google it. YouTube has the answer. There's a freaking video on your problem on YouTube, okay? Probably with more information than you care to see. So, there's no excuse for not overcoming a problem. So between Google, YouTube, really, the information is always out there. You have to go and get it and be the hungry guy. So, anyway, I'm not telling you what to do. That's just an idea I had for a business. Maybe you could run with it in your area. Maybe you could check it out. And again, maybe I'm full of crap. Maybe it wouldn't work. Maybe it's tell me why. All right, enjoy the rest of your day. So one of the things that I was thinking about with the storage, you would know all the people's stuff, what diamond rings they had, and what expensive whatever they had, and maybe family heirlooms and expensive items that have been in family generations. And so you would know all these things about people. So you need to be licensed and bonded so that people would trust you. But they don't want to know that you have access to this information at a whim. So you would want some kind of storage, some kind of off-site storage. Sorry about that. Some kind of off-site storage. And if you could figure out a way to do that, where it would be a secure place. I'm not technically knowledgeable on that, but I'm sure there's some kind of thing. They secure credit cards information, so there's got to be a way to secure this kind of information. But leave me a comment. Somebody out there probably knows how to do that. But so that's a point to the business. That's something that you could advertise as a plus to your business. And disaster advertising, a robbery. We had friends that got robbed, needed an itemized list, didn't have serial numbers of stuff. That's something somebody you would market to. Somebody else you would market to, like I said, I had the flood, or God forbid a fire, or property damage, a tree limb lands on the house, whatever. You itemize these things and keep them, whatever. So anyway, like and subscribe. I don't want to go on for more. Like and subscribe. Share this video with somebody who who maybe wants to try in business. Maybe they're looking for ideas. Share this, let it get around. I'd appreciate it. Okay.